I'm Deborah O'Brien, and I'm the host today of BlissFull. And with me today is a wonderful guest. Some of you might know her, Anne Barry Jolles. She's the creator of the original Grace Trail right here in Plymouth. But she's also been recently a TEDx speaker. She's an award-winning life coach and an international award-winning author of Grace Trail. Can you see the book?
I see it.
Find your footing and move towards the life you're meant to live. Hey, I love the title, Anne.
Thank you, Deb. Thank you.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. It's really nice to see it there. It's funny, you know. It's awesome to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Oh, you're so welcome. I love this little book. I have to tell you, it's become like a little Bible.
Oh, that's nice. I hear that a lot. People say to me, I've read it once, I've read it twice, and I keep going back with my highlighters and my Post-its and referring to it. And I recently got an email from someone who said, check out what my son's friends are talking about on Facebook. And one of them had photographed a page from Grace Trail. Now, these are probably millennials, maybe older 20s, young 30s, all working. And they were talking Grace Trail. They had photographed a page on letting go. And I was like, oh my gosh. She said, if they're talking it, it must be getting around. So
isn't that wonderful?
Yeah. Yes.
Wow. And it's such a great message, Anne. There might be some people listening that don't know anything about Grace Trail.
Right.
So can you tell us a little about the background and how you developed it?
Yep. I will. One thing I could like to say is that people can go to YouTube or to TEDx and they can search for Cracking the Grace Code or my name, Anne Jolles, and it will come up. And it's 18 minutes and tells the entire story. So today I know I don't have that much time, so I'll run through quickly, and if they want more, they can find more at TEDx or YouTube and just put those search words in.
Yeah.
So basically, it started a long time ago, like 15 years ago, but it really, if I bring the story up to the most present point I can, when my son was in Afghanistan, I was struggling, and I read an article at that time about the Appalachian Mountain Trail, and the question in the article was asked, who's walking the trail? And they said it was a whole lot of vets walking off their war. And I was like, wow. Where do I go to walk off my war? I can't get to the Appalachian Mountain Trail, can't get to the California Pacific Trail. And so I had been playing with a resiliency tool and a resiliency model that I had called GRACE. And GRACE stands for gratitude, release, accept, challenge, and embrace. So it's an acronym that I developed over the 15 years with all of life's challenges and life's chaos. I always went back to those 5 words when I needed to step into a state of grace. And then I would ask 5 questions, the 5 grace questions. And those are, how am I doing, Deb? Am I answering your question okay?
Yeah, this is great. Yeah, okay. Because I think a lot of people want to know what it means.
Right, and it's nice because it's so simple.
Yeah.
So then I started asking the 5 questions that flowed from those words. And the first question would be, even though life may be difficult right now, what can you be grateful for? Mm-hmm. And then the R in grace would be, and now what do you need or want to release in your life so you can move forward? Because you know that letting go and release makes room for other things to enter.
Yeah.
And the A is for acceptance. What's calling out for acceptance in your life? Not always a fun question, is it, Deb? That's
no.
One of the hard ones. Yeah. We all have things in our life that we struggle with that one.
Right.
The challenge. What's my next challenge? What challenge would I like to give myself so that I can move in the direction of my choice? And the last letter is E for embrace. And the question is, what can I embrace as possible in my life? And so what I did was I walked down to the beach, I picked up some big granite stones, and I wrote the 5 words. So I wrote gratitude on a stone, release, accept, challenge, and embrace. And I put them along a beautiful mile-long path that runs near Plymouth Harbor. And I put a map up, and the questions were on the map, and I gave the map out downtown, and people found the trail. Have you walked it yet?
Yes, I have. Yeah. I brought my husband to it.
Oh, nice.
Yes, he loved it.
Oh, good. Oh,
yeah.
Good. There's some magic combination about being in a beautiful, spiritual, inspirational spot and asking the 5 questions.
Yeah.
And so I put the rocks along the trail, a mile-long loop, and people found it. And I think thousands have walked it. And now, but you don't have to come to Plymouth. That's the nice thing. You can ask the 5 questions anywhere, anytime, with anyone. And you can sort of walk a grace trail wherever you are. And that's sort of the magic of this process.
And so then, how long did it take to write the book?
The book took me from, I'd say, just about a year.
Oh.
Yeah, I went out to Jack Canfield. I went to a retreat at Jack Canfield's house.
Uh-huh.
He is the author of the Chicken Soup for the Soul series.
Yes.
And I went there before I wrote my book because I wanted to present them with all of the concepts, the trail, my idea of the book, workshops, everything I was doing, and see if what they said. And they were like, Anne, go for it.
Yeah.
It's a new idea. It's a good idea, and it can help a lot of people. So that the March of probably 2014, maybe, I went there. And then I went for almost, maybe 2015. But I went for a good 6 to 9 months. I turned into a hermit. I just stayed home. Yeah, and I really wrote and wrote and wrote. And so that's what you get. I had a nice team that helped me launch the book and great editors. I self-published. And just wonderful people who not only helped me with the book, but who have been people like you who have loved the trail and are spreading the word, which helps me because it sort of inspires me again to understand where we're going and what's possible with the trail.
And I know it's helped so many people.
Well,
you know, I went to one of your book signings and I picked up this little rock.
Oh, you did?
And, you know, it has all the words on there. You know, it's release.
Yep.
And accept.
Yep.
And challenge.
Yep.
And, you know, every day I just pick it up and I hold it. Mm-hmm. And then I look and see where it lands in my hand. Mm-hmm. It might be gratitude, you know, but it just keeps me thinking about the little steps. That's all we have to do is be aware of those steps in life.
That's all, yeah.
Yeah, and I was thinking, you know, this is just a great way for people to start the new year.
Right.
Just thinking of the grace words.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Those little dice, those little rock dice, I find them out on the beach and I just write the words on them. And it's so nice because it's almost like whatever word comes up, that's probably the word that you need. And that's the question you need to ask. It sort of mixes it up for people. So I'm glad you enjoy that. Those are
I do. And, you know, sometimes it will land on something and I'll think, oh, maybe I'll get another turn.
Right. Because gratitude's fun and embracing the possibilities is fun. And the middle can get kind of tricky, right?
Yeah. I have a hard time with release. Yeah. And, you know, in the book, I know a lot of people do have a hard time with letting go.
I do too.
It's such an easy way to let go in the book. Yeah. So I highly recommend this book to anyone that's looking for a nice way to start the new year and a nice, easy read that is full of inspiration.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, it's just wonderful.
That's awesome. I'm so glad you like it.
Yeah. And I think how what a gift it was for your son.
Yeah.
When he was in Afghanistan, at the time, it must have seemed like the worst thing that could ever happen to you. And look what happened from that. All the miracles that have occurred since that day that you just developed your grace.
Right.
That grace. You were standing.
The bless from the mess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And what's really been nice is, you know, a lot of the guys coming home from Afghanistan have a lot of challenges and it's tough. And so my son keeps a little stash of Grace Trail books in his car, and he does a lot of work over at the VA, and he's still quite connected to a lot of the groups and things like that. And when he thinks someone would enjoy the book, he's giving it out in the VA, which I love. And I think there's a good chance the Brockton VA may have a Grace Trail on their campus sometime this year, but they're talking about it, and that would be wonderful. That would be a great, just a great thing for a lot of people to be able to just walk it, because the Grace Trail doesn't tell you how to figure it out.
No.
You to find your own answers. And because I have my own, you have yours, and it helps you find yourself wherever you are on the trail.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. It's unique to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. And there's a lot going on in the world that people are struggling with, and I hope it helps people to get some fresh air and some fresh perspectives, and have a better year.
Right. I have a friend that was home from Florida, and she asked me to walk the trail with her while she would be home, like in the next week or so.
That's awesome.
I think we're kind of buried in snow over there right now.
Well, it's freezing. Like I went out the other day, and I couldn't find the stones. I mean, they were a foot and a half of snow. And so someone wrote to me and said, I walked the trail and I can't find the stones. I just laughed because I can't get out there, dusting. But when I did walk, I was kicking the snow, and I think I found most of them. But it's supposed to be a melt the next couple days, and snow again over the weekend.
Yeah, that's what I told her. Maybe on the weekend.
Yeah. It's pretty funny because those stones show up, those little stones. I have the big stones, which I hope no one takes. Every now and then they do. But I leave the little stones for people to take for inspiration. And those are certainly frozen into the ground right now. But it's still a beautiful walk.
Oh, it is.
Still a beautiful walk.
And you're such an inspiration. I was thinking how fortunate anyone would be to have you for a coach. And I wondered if, with all that's going on, if you still find time for coaching.
Oh, yeah. I still have a private client base. And I'm actually working on possibly a certification program for people, even like yourself, who might want to use Grace Trail in their business. And I'm starting actually Thursday. I have my first person from Egypt. She contacted me from Egypt, and she wants to bring Grace Trail to Egypt. So Thursday will be our first time together. So I'm experimenting with different ways that people might want to use the Grace Trail and bring it out to the world. So there might be a certification program, but I'm also going to start workshops for people who just want to know how to walk it in their own personal life. And people can go to my website, and they can find what's going on.
Oh, so can you tell everyone your website and how to reach you?
Yes, it's gracetrail.com. Or AnneJolles.com. Either one, you'll find me. And I would love for anyone listening to go to Facebook, and there's a Grace Trail by Anne Jolles. And I say that because there's actually a woman whose name is Grace Trail.
Oh, really?
So we had to add Grace Trail by Anne Jolles. So if you go Grace Trail by Anne Jolles instead of just Grace Trail, then they could like the Grace Trail by Anne Jolles, and they'll get all kinds of updates. I put up videos. I have a pretty funny video that I'm going to probably upload tonight. I'm making a snow angel on the Grace Trail. So I think one of my workshops should be called Seriously, Lighten Up. And, that's how I felt when I was making that snow angel. It's just like we all have to have a little more fun and lighten up just a little more to bring more light and laughter into the world.
Right. Our souls really like it when we lighten up.
They sure do.
They love to.
And we connect to other people, Yeah. It's a good thing.
Right.
So they can go to my website, and they can find what's going on, as well as Facebook.
Oh, that's wonderful. Your Facebook, I hardly ever go on Facebook, I just scroll through it. But I went to Facebook just to check you out, and it's it's a great page. You did a
good
job.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
And if anyone does want to buy my book, they can get it at Amazon.
Yeah.
or 3 daughters downtown Plymouth.
Yeah. Yes.
Joan's been wonderful. And all major booksellers now, people can go in anywhere all over the country to all the major booksellers. And if they're not stocking it, they'll order it. So that's
that's wonderful.
Step. Yes.
Yeah.
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 That's a lot of fun, Deb. You're part of the reason. Spread the word.
Well, I just tell everyone I meet, you know, how easy it is to read, because some people don't want to carry a heavy book around.
No, they don't.
It's just the right size, you know, it's something you can read, put down, and pick up again later on. But every time you do, you learn something new.
Nice.
And it's so simple.
Yeah.
That's what's so great about it, Anne. And I want to thank you.
I'm glad to hear that. I tell people who say I'm too busy to read, I say read 2 pages a day.
Yeah.
Because it's all stories and short little tools, strategies, inspiration. I tried to break it up so that it would hold people's attention.
Yeah.
Because our attention span is quite short.
Yeah.
So I tried to have a little bit for everyone, you know, no matter how much time they had. So
Yeah.
Thank you, Deb. Thanks so much.
You're so welcome. Well, we don't have much more time, but I wanted to know if there's any parting words you want to leave the audience with.
Well, that's very interesting. I think that grace is available to everybody. It's not, you don't have to, it's not any race, no gender, no religion, and no age limit. All you really have to do is open up to the possibility that grace can enter your life and start to notice it. And the 5 questions, certainly grace happens all the time. But as you walk the grace trail and ask the 5 questions, I believe it invites grace in more often. So I hope that's true for your audience.
Oh, I know it will be. It was for me. It really does invite grace in.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
We could all use more of that, couldn't we?
We can. Everyone can. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
This book is a gift. And I thank you so much, Anne, for taking the time to be on the show today, too.
I'm thrilled to be here. Thanks, Deb.
Thank you. And, well, all those wonderful people out there, I want to say thank you for tuning in and listening to us today, too. And if you get a chance, get this book. It's just a great way to start the new year off on the right foot. So good night, everyone.
Good night. Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.